Greets peeps, it's Living Fruits on YouTube, and I'm in the Himalayas. The Himalayas. I watched a BBC documentary once, well quite recently actually, before coming out here, and the woman kept on saying, Himalayas, in the Himalayas. So I'm in the Himalayas on the side of a mountain at a camp in a place called Agrakal. And I've come to India to see Muji. And I've just filmed some footage on my other camera, and you'll see that whole video put together when I'm back in London. And you'll also get the information as to why I've cut my trip short and I'm going home like a week, like 6 days early. It's been an experience. I just wanted to jump on actually and rant a little bit. This is the first time I've made a video on my iPad, so if I keep looking away, it's because I'm being distracted by the screen. I'm trying to keep looking in the camera. Okay, let me show you what I can see. It's the Himalayas. I can't get that word out of my head. Has that ever happened to you? You get a word stuck in your head? Or is that just for the crazy people? So there's a group on the Facebook called Muji Satsang India, I don't know, something. So I joined it, thinking it was going to be useful for hooking up with trips and all that sort of stuff. Trips to, in between Rishikesh and Delhi, because you fly into Delhi and then you travel down to Rishikesh, etc. And a little bit of chat goes on there, but mostly it's about getting lifts and sharing taxis and how much you should pay for the train and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I put a tip on there saying, forget the train, bus and road, just fly from Delhi to Rishikesh, because it's about a third of the price and a whole heap less hassle, because I drove up here and it was really, really arduous. Again, you'll hear more about that in the main video. So the guy who actually dropped me from Delhi to Rishikesh, we, got here and everything. I'd paid my 5,000 rupee, about £50. And when we got here, he was asking me for more money. And I wrote this on the Facebook page, just as a warning, Well, actually, it was kind of like a mini review, in my sense of humour of my trip up here. And then someone said, oh, thanks for the review, ha. And then someone else said, explained what they were going to be doing to travel from Delhi to Rishikesh, and someone else said something. And then someone else said, well, £500, 500 rupee is not really a big tip for a 7-hour journey. I just thought to myself, and you were there, right? You actually saw the play. The guy didn't even give me a chance. He was just stopping, and 10 kilometres down the road said, oh, this is further than expected. So already setting up the play, And I just went in on her. Not went in, but I did have to explain that I know protocol, and I tip all over the world, anywhere where I travel. I used to be a waitress, and, it's fine, don't worry about it. And then I kind of got a bit vexed, after I signed off, how you can have that aftermath of vexation. Oh dear, maybe I should delete it. So I went back onto the page and I said, actually, the name of the woman, I wasn't just a waitress. I am a civil service trained food server and a professional chef, and I've waited on the Queen at the Pavilion, at Lord's Cricket Ground, and I've waited on dignitaries at the Mansion House. I would never do that now. So, I know protocol, it's fine, don't worry about it. And then I said, if you're that concerned for the driver and his 500 rupee, you can contact Amex, I'm sure they can put you in touch, and you can hand it over yourself. I mean, I was just so annoyed, how dare she assume? And then she's also assuming my pocket, I've got an extra fiver, whether I did or didn't, or whether I did want to or don't want to. What the hell has she got to write down? Well, they hardly get any money in India. She never looked at my profile photograph. She never looked properly. Oh dear, I mean, it's just a privilege that some people have, and they can't see beyond it, and it can be frustrating, and they just swan about without even realising it. Just drives me mad. So it is kind of peaceful here, but there's a main road behind. So you just hear traffic all day. You know, Indians drive on the horn, beep, 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 overtaking and stuff. Anyway, I'm in this like swing thing. Oh gosh. And it gets cold in the mountains, so I've put my jumper and scarf on. And I'm going to just sit out and read my book for a little bit until it gets dark, and then go and have some chapati and dal and vegetable curry and whatever else they have to offer. Okay, I'm going to see if I can post this. They have Wi-Fi here, and I'll catch you later.